Yeah, man, I got y'all some new today. I pride myself as a hip hop head. It pains me to openly admit to you guys as this track continues to roll through the YouTube algorithm everywhere and all over these reactor pages. I got to keep it real with y'all. I don't know these guys. So this is going to be a first time for me. Stogie T, Nasty C, Maggz, and A-Reece. I don't know these gentlemen. However, people are saying this is real good. Like, I'm a hip hop head. A lot of y'all are probably looking at me crazy because I don't know who they are whenever I say I'm a hip hop head. But the people that are telling me about this record are saying like, nah, this is like the hip hop that we love. This is the hip hop that we grew up on. This is the hip hop that's been missing for over a decade. I've heard that from multiple people. So I'm excited to dive into this, man. This is for Horseman by Stogie T, Nasty C, Maggz, and A-Reece. And if I wasn't familiar, apparently I'm about to get familiar. Let's do it. Hey.
This that new badge.
Is that Westside Gun on there, bro?
If you been here before, you know how we doing. If you never been here, I need you in the second line. Behave yourself. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I like a little bit of greasy talk before the track even starts, man. If you've never been here, if you have been here before, you know what we're doing. If you've never been here, I need you in the second line. All right, you know what I mean? I dig. I got to stand over here in the second line on this one.
One life, two eyes, three spirit, four pockets, money each side. Glory don't come easy, one must reach high. Fuck, you know, me never teach lies. What you willing to do for your peace? Die. You don't have the option to retreat. Slide, squeeze, fight, conquer and rise.
Oh, this is hard.
One life, two eyes, three spirit, four eyes.
Yeah, one life, two eyes, three spirit, four pockets. Hey, I love the sound of it. You know what I mean? I love the sound of that hook. Y'all know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of, like, if you knew Sean Kingston further than the surface level Sean Kingston, like if you heard Sean Kingston on Colors, or if you heard some of Sean Kingston's more gutter stuff, that's kind of reminiscent of Sean Kingston. It's kind of reminiscent of Sean Kingston. But I'm really rocking with that sound, man. That tone, that cadence is pretty fire to me. I like the one thing that today's hip hop is missing so much to me, man. Like Freddie Gibbs, shout out to Freddie Gibbs. I love Freddie Gibbs. His rapping ability is insane. I hate the beats, bro. I do. You can say what you want to say. Like, I know who produced it. You know what I mean? I know these Mad Lib beats. Alchemist is the man to me. I love Alk. But like these slow, boring, drawn out beats, bro, I'm just tired of them. You know, there was a point in time where it was refreshing and dope and something new and different. Now it's like everybody's trying to mimic that sound, and I don't rock with it. So it's refreshing to hear kind of a boom bap type beat, but it has this beat has a little bit of oomph to it. It's not so boring. You know what I mean? And Nasty C's riding on that hook, bro. Riding.
Money.
From chained people, was born and raised. Change beef in the gourmet plates. Get streams, but don't follow waves. St. Peter, I walked on water. Frozen lakes, hell seas at the dawn of apes. Belay teacher, 10 toes straight. The gatekeeper that closed the gate.
Nah, he's spazzing. And this is Stogie T here. But I just want to take a minute to admire this. Like, I'm a biblical person, and he's tying in some biblical imagery here that I really rock with. From chained people, we born and raised, change beef into gourmet plates, get streams, but don't follow waves. Streams, waves, like we get the streams without following the waves. We ain't following the trends. We're trendsetters. And that's why our streams are what we get. The intent that we get is reciprocated based off of the realness. It's not based off of following, you know? And I think that that's dope. That's a dope sentiment to stand on. But to tie in like St. Peter, I walked on water, frozen lakes, like that's kind of triple layered. But Peter is the one in the Bible that Jesus said, like, yo, get out the boat. Come on, walk with me. If you got the faith to walk, you will walk. Why don't you trust me? I've proven myself to you. I've shown myself to you. What is it with your human nature that won't allow you to get out that boat and go? And Peter gets out and he takes a step, maybe two. It doesn't tell you exactly how many, but he starts out, and then his human doubt just takes over. That all he needed was faith the size of a mustard seed to walk on water with Jesus, bro. And the doubt crept in a way that the faith couldn't win. That's difficult to think about, especially as us. We all like to think about how our faith is so strong, right? We like to think that we have that faith. Peter was one of Jesus's, closest followers, standing right there beside Jesus. It's like, you can do it, bro. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Come on, walk on water. And Peter still let doubt creep in and take him under. So this is kind of triple layered in, like, I walked on water, frozen lakes. It's in frozen lakes would make it easier to walk on water, obviously. But, I'm just wondering, like, what he's trying to say right here as we continue to listen to the record, as we continue to unpack. I feel like what Stogie is saying right here is, the faith, especially coming off, chain people born and raised, change beef into gourmet plates, bro. Like, he's saying, like, when you come from nothing and you work yourself into something, your faith has to be magnificent. Your faith has to be magnificent. It has to be greater than your doubt. To make it from where I made it from, your faith has to be louder than doubt. And I think that's fire. That's fire. That's layered. I like it.
Every pen sweep is a brain teaser. You won't relate. It's for them face eaters with razor blades marked on a dang toe straight. The gatekeeper that closed the gate. Every pen sweep is a brain teaser. You won't relate. It's for them face eaters with razor blades.
That's a diss, dog. That's a diss to the simple-minded. Hail Caesar, Dawn of the Apes, ballet teacher, 10 toes straight. I'm 10 toes to the pavement, bro. Like a ballet teacher, ballet teachers got you standing on your toes, like all the way tippy top toes. I am 10 toes, boy. And whatever I do, this is where the diss comes in. He's dissing the listener, bro. My man just dissing the listeners. The gatekeeper that closed the gate. Every pin sweep is a brain teaser. You won't relate. That's hard, bro. That's hard. Diss the listener. I like it. But facts, you know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to take the time to dissect this. When Kendrick and Drake went through their whole debacle, one of my favorite things, this is what made me want to be a reactor, was I started to see, like, people were, like, dissecting lyrics and looking up lyrics again. It had been a long time since I heard anybody talk about going to, like, Genius to look up lyrics. And people wanted to break down that Euphoria record and figure out exactly what Kendrick was trying to say. And I think that opened the door. And the issue is I think that the people it opened the door for just let the door close. You know what I mean? Nobody walked through like they were supposed to. So shout out to Stogie, man. This is hard. He's spazzing right now.
Marked on they dang features, broken faith, but the chain Jesus, them gold-plated cane dealers, these aliens come from a lowest lane, a shade deeper than Hitler's chosen race.
And just the flow, right? Like the cadence here, broken faith, but they chain Jesus, them gold-plated cane dealer, these aliens come from lowest lane. Aliens come from the lowest lane, but like it's reminiscent to lowest lane, like a double entendre. Broken faith, but they chain Jesus. So while he's saying like you can't make it to where I am without your faith being solidified, he's also talking about like people with broken faith. Like you can, to me, this sounds like you can do it. Like my faith was broken too, but I remain who I am. I became better by strengthening my faith, by going through these trials and going through these tribulations that I was faced with. But bro, they chained Jesus. They chained Jesus. Them gold-plated cane dealer, these aliens came from the lowest lane, a shade deeper than Hitler's chosen race. Come on, bro. A shade deeper than Hitler's chosen race. I used to paint freight streamers in the olden days. Now I keep, bro's going. This is hard. Who is this? Why don't I know him? Stogie T, and he's got a little bit of an accent, but it's not like that UK accent. It's like a different style. Y'all, please, like, let me know in the comments.
I used to paint freight steamers in the olden days. Now I keep a Moses cane race sticks for crawler snakes.
I love the biblical imagery here too. Just as a Christian, I love this biblical imagery. Like you're tying in Peter, you're tying in Jesus, you're tying in Moses. All the while, this whole verse that I'm unpacking seems to be relentlessly talking about strengthening faith in order to make it to a greater place, because you can't make it to those greater places without strengthening your faith. You know what I mean? You can't do it as a doubter. You have to have faith. This is hard.
He's a shapely, a gorgeous face, main suite, vacant villas, you know, ocean face, motivation, but hate leaves you all in the altered state. Focus on your lane, don't blame me for overtaking. This ain't even no.
And listen, bro, while we're at it, focus on you, homie. If you're a hater, focus on you. Don't blame me. Don't blame me for overtaking. Like, yeah, dog, when I saw that the getting was good, I got to the pot. I got with it. And it's because of my trials, what I have been through, what I have been faced with. I saw through it and I said, give me mine. It's time to give me mine. Thank God. But like tying all this into biblical imagery is fire to me, especially with that being like the main theme as he just rhymes crazy multi-syllabic rhyme schemes here, man. This is fire.
No debate, faking is all the rage. It's like trainees are taught to copy Drake.
Yeah, man, faking is like all the rage. This ain't even a debate, bro. Faking is all the rage. It's like trainees are taught to copy Drake. That's facts. That's facts. It's like these new guys that are coming up. They don't respect the OGs. They don't respect the people that laid down the groundwork for them to get to where they are. And they're taught to copy a fraudulent. They're taught to copy somebody that's not even of the ilk. They're taught to copy somebody that's not really of the culture, so to speak. So it's no wonder that the game is lost. It's no wonder that hip hop is where hip hop is right now. Yeah, this is a crazy verse, bro. Motivation, but hate leaves you in an altered state. Focus on your lane. Don't blame me for overtaking. Hold on. Don't blame me for overtaking. This ain't even no debate. Faking is all the rage. It's like the trainees are taught to copy Drake. They say to me, come on, bro. He's just spazzing. It don't get much better than this when you're talking about rap skills, bro. It doesn't.
They say to me, poverty's real if it's all the same. I'm trying to hear the Liberty Bell and run through that rocky trail. Nate Diaz, you trying to box me, it fails. Was made mean, I take a knee before I bow to a man. I praise Jesus.
That Nate Diaz line was ill, bro. Nate Diaz, you trying to box me, failed. Failed, bro. Because Nate Diaz is a UFC fighter, right? So he's not a boxer. So, like, you failed. You know what I mean? Trying to box me in, you failed. Was made meaner. I take a knee before I bow to a man. I praise Jesus. Let's go. Let's go with the Jesus love.
Like cigars from flaming cedar. You potty train to roll blunts on a coffee tray. We not the same creature.
I poet,
I just want to take 1 minute to admire this dude, bro. Yeah, Stogie T, you got a fan out of me, Bubba. Wow. Now, such an impressive verse in terms of lyrical ability, in terms of cadence, in terms of delivery, in terms of the pocket, right? This up and down pocket where you're literally rhyming every syllable you have an opportunity to rhyme with. Make it all make sense and bend to your will to express your sentiment of faith being what's needed to drive you to a better place, but you can't build your faith without going through the trials or sinking into the water like St. Peter. And to just fully grasp and understand that's what it takes to get to the better place. And that's biblical. So to transcribe it through a biblical lens, I think is one of the illest things. That's one of the illest verses I've heard all year. And on the tail of that, just the sentiment of let me tell you youngsters about it. You know what I mean? That's kind of like what it sounds like to me. It's like an OG talking to the young guys. Like, how can y'all ever become great? How can y'all ever be what you desire to be if all you do is copy? If all you do is take and receive, but you never give back and you never give credit? How can you make it to where you want to be in life? And all of that is biblical. That's fire to me. And that's like that verse was like a dream for Thoughts of a Predicate Winner, bro. Fire. And bro, Lord knows I don't remember the last time that I had to get on here and break down an entire verse. I'm not even the break down the bars guy, but you can't make it through that one without doing it. If you're a hip hop head, you're going to break that down. That was absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. Next up, we got Maggz. Let's go, Bubba.
Wrote it, I flow it, the rhymes quoted, I'm goaded, I show it, in tight moments, yeah, I fold it, yeah, I know it, at my lowest, yeah, I gloated, and I noticed.
And see, I like simplistic rhyme schemes like this too, that just sound dope, and you're still rhyming multi-syllabic rhymes, just, it's a little bit more simplistic, but you're also saying just as much. I poet, I wrote it, I flow it, the rhymes quoted, I'm goated, I show it. In tight moments, y'all folded, y'all know it. At my lowest, y'all gloated, and I noticed. That's cold. That's cold, boy. Yeah, don't think I didn't notice that. Like, that's cold. That's cold rhymes, bro. That's cold rhymes. Like, I put into work, I go hard, I know that I do, because I know the work ethic. I know what I put into this. I know that it's something to be proud of. I put in my 10,000 hours. Here I am. And on my way to it, I went through a lot of downs and a lot of, we all do. There's peaks and valleys in everything that you do. I went through a lot of peaks to try to get to my upper valley. I went through a lot of valleys to get to my upper peaks. And when I was at my lows, y'all loved it. You loved it. You love seeing me at my lowest. And I know. I saw it. I noticed. That's ill. Well, who are these dudes, bro? Why ain't I heard of these guys, man? This is aggravating me. This is hard. Hard. But it's okay, though. Handling beef is a staple.
It's okay, though. Handling beef is a staple. Stacking cheese on the table, not seeing what we enable. They feel envy and jealousy build. They hate your motion. Shady, faking, and broken. Get petty, waiting, you folded. But still, I'm God's child. A beacon, in fact. A lighthouse that guided kings you can see when they rap.
Yeah, in fact, I'm God's child. Matter of fact, I'm a beacon. Yeah, man, that's how it feels. A lighthouse. I'm a beacon of hope, bro. I am the light at the top of the hill, as it tells us in the Bible. As Christians, we are supposed to be. I don't know if these dudes are Christian, but they're talking about Christian morale. They're talking about Christian principalities, and I'm rocking with it. I'm God's child, a beacon, in fact, a lighthouse that guided kings. You can see when they rap. You can see that they molded themselves after my blueprint. So who am I? Oh, I'm just the guy that laid it down for him. You know what I mean? The issue is that these young boys don't show the respect and the admiration that the OGs deserve. And that's facts. It's very factual. You know why? Because everybody thinks that they can do it. Everybody will see you do it. And if they know you personally, there's a tie there. And it makes them feel like, all right, if he can do it, I can do it. Well, I have put in my hours. I have put in my work. I have done, my best to be my best. And you can't, some people don't understand that there is a level of talent that's involved. I think that hard work overthrows talent, right? I don't think that talent is as important as hard work. But a lot of people think that putting in a little bit of work supersedes talent, when talent's still greater than light work. You know what I mean? But when you have talent and a hard work ethic, that's where it clicks. That's where you supersede. That's where you grow. And that's where the blueprint comes from. So the next youngin can run up that ladder, seeing what you went through, knowing how you went through it. The issue is they get cocky and they get arrogant, and they never want to they never want to give you credit or props where it's due. And just I'm blown away by like the biblical lens that they're speaking through. Is fire, bro. Super, super dope.
It's in the essence, the influence was deeper than that. Cause the flow is well rooted like a tree with a sap. I sleep on the track, always been the lead with this craft.
Come on.
And I got the streets lit, see the heat on the map.
Let's go.
When I snap, I clap while receiving it back from the fans who hear the subs when I sneak and attack.
Come on.
The streets raised me, raps and beats saved me. The beef shaped me, fans and seats praise me.
Yeah, let's go through that too. The streets raised me, raps and beats saved me. The beefs shaped me, fans and seats praise me. This is ill, bro. This is very, very good rapping. And it's intriguing, right? Like, how long has it been since we heard mainstream rap? I don't know if this is considered mainstream. I'm just totally like cut off from the mainstream over the past year or so. But bro, this is crazy. Like, the streets raised me, raps and beats saved me. So just because, like, he's saying, like, the streets is where I was raised, right? The streets is what made me me. But I was lost, and raps and beats is what saved me, gave me purpose, gave me a fulfillment, right? The beefs that I got in over the course of time shaped me. So it made me. It gave me the lumps, it gave me the bruises, it gave me the hits that I needed to take in order to become the man that I am today. And now, the fans in these seats, I put asses in seats, and these fans that I put in these seats praise me because of what I have been through, what I've overcome, what I've made it through, and how I motivate. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We grief lately, man, it seems crazy. We lost so many legends that made your faves wavy. Your faves cagey, no showing respect. After years, will they be here? Will they grow and adapt? And when the tide rises, will they float or get wrapped? Or will they fade out in the history that's stored in the back?
Yeah, I love this. I absolutely love this. And not for nothing, we still got a whole nother verse to go, I think. But not for nothing, another thing that I love about that ending right there, your faves KG, they don't show respect, right? Like, your favorites, these youngins out here, they don't show respect. They don't give the credit where it's due. And what happens when that issue, it's almost like when J. Cole was talking to Buddy. Can't remember his name, man. One of the young guys, bro. And everybody wanted Cole to diss him because he was dissing Cole. And Cole didn't even approach it that way. He just essentially was like, this is you. Like, in the road that you're taking, if you don't listen to me as your OG, is going to ultimately lead you to like love and hip hop. Like, you're not going to have a legacy. Legacy is what's important. It's what your kids will hold on to. It's what your grandkids will hold on to. Not these quick dollars. And that's what this is. Like, will you be able to grow and adapt? Years later, will your favorite still be here? All right, man, I'm running my mouth. Let's go.
Side, glory don't come easy, one must reach high.
Love the hook.
You know, me never teach lies. What you willing to do for your peace? Die. You don't have the option to retreat. Slide, squeeze, fight, conquer and rise.
And they're doing a good job of keeping the same rhythm going. It's all the subject matter of this entire record is making it through the struggle, but admiring the process it takes to get through it, and showcasing your love to God for putting you through it, for getting you through it, and for making you and creating you into the man that you are today, and telling the kids to admire that process as well. To me, that's what I'm receiving from it. And they're doing an incredible job with rapping ability, lyricism, cadence, delivery, all of it.
One life, two eyes, three spirit, four pockets, money.
It's funny how this money hasn't made me change my ways. Instead, it
go,
did that
A-Reece.
to those I gave a taste of my fame. Hold on, let me get it right. Yeah. For real, You know I'm more than nice, a diamond in the rough. You soft niggas more like moissanite. The more I write, your favorite rapper turns into a poltergeist. I turn into Yagami Light. You should be praying to Christ. I'm all about the paper now, the freestyles.
And see how they're keeping Christianity in like the Christian dialogue at the center of their subject matter. Whether they're Christian or not, I still think that's fire as a Christian. You know what I mean? But also just like the words like this is just hard. Like, you know I'm more than nice, a diamond in the rough. You soft, more like moissanite. I don't even know what moissanite is. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the definition of moissanite?
Here's some info about.
It's like a silicon carbide, and it's like a crystal. So you soft, you're more like moissanite. Like you're soft, bro. You're not even like hard built. You're not hard bodied like that. That's crazy. That's crazy to know that moissanite is gonna rhyme with poltergeist. Like, just incredible. Incredible lyricism.
Overpriced. You ain't verified until we've notarized. Fuck the hype, erase your pride. Your label made.
Oh, and by the way, bro, like your freestyles, they overpriced, bro. Like, I see you, dog, but you're not verified until we notarize. Yeah.
An oversight, a pro among the prototypes. You and I are not alike. Stay in line, earn your stripes, or roll the dice. Hope you enjoyed the ride, it's over now. Your rap career slowly passed away. You lucky I ain't bury it alive. And we ain't sending no condolences. Take your loss and hide while I win out in the open like I'm Djokovic. Let's be
absolutely nut. The bars are nuts, bro. The bars on this dude are crazy, man. Shout out to A-Reece. I hope you enjoyed the ride. It's over now. Your rap career slowly passed away. You're lucky that I didn't bury it alive. I let it die. You know what I mean? You're lucky. I could have buried it alive, but, you know, I decided to let it live. I decided to let it live because I knew that it would die out on its own time. So consider yourself lucky. But I'm not sending you no condolences now that it's gone. You know what I mean? Take your loss. Hide while I win out in the open like I'm Djokovic, bro. Rhyming that with condolences. Nah, that's problematic, bro. That's problematic.
Be honest, they trying to stop the rain, but they struggle to match the climate. I've always been a wave, and these niggas wavered behind it. They know I'm spitting fire, that's why they dancing around it instead of paying me homage. Let's go.
Yeah, they're sharing the same sentiment too, and that's rare in today's rap world. Like in today's rapping in general, it's very rare that like there's 3 different rappers rapping their arses off on the track and all of them share the same sentiment. All of them keeping that same subject matter at the core of what they're saying. Very rare. Like that never happens anymore. So shout out to these dudes, bro. They're absolutely crazy, man. They're trying to stop the rain, but they struggle to match the climate. I've always been the wave. And these boys wavered behind it. They know I'm spitting fire. That's why they're dancing around it, right? I'm the one that spits it. They dancing around it instead of paying me homage. Woo! I'm telling you, bro. All 3 of these dudes and the dude on the hook, Nasty C as well. Incredible record.
These niggas think I got racks and then forgot how to rap. Like I forgot how to breathe. Like I forgot all my ABCs, head, shoulders, and knees. I am rap. You little niggas think I forgot how to me. You see me splitting that green with the white.
Dog, even the hook guy going crazy, bro. It's like Nate Dogg coming through and spitting a verse. Like I forgot to breathe. Like I forgot my ABCs, head, shoulders, and knees. I am rap. What you little boys thought? I forgot how to me? These guys are going bat-ish, bro.
Got connects like Legos, hitting licks like gay hoes. That's a milli guaranteed, like I'm attending a Wayne show. I can't argue with.
That is a milli guaranteed, like I'm attending a Wayne show, because you know if you go to that Lil Wayne show, he's gonna hit you with a milli. I got connects like Legos, hitting licks like gay hoes. That's a milli guarantee, like I'm attending a Wayne show. Woo! These boys are grilling.
No nigga who net worth is my raincoat. Thumbs fast, but your brain slow.
I can't argue with you when your whole net worth is the price of my rain jacket. What are we talking about? Yo, these guys are off the chain. Holy moly.
I must have heard wrong, or you throwing shade with girls on. I'm old McDonald, my hard drive is a verse farm. This nigga rap, ain't singing, made beats. My we transfer got more stems than a bird's palm. You weak rapper, bitch, I'm him, like a church song. Ghetto nigga, but I'm situated in the burbs, calm.
You hear how even him, like, he's talking big talk, like I like big me type verse, and still threw in, just to make it all match in subject matter and tone wise, you a weak rapper, but I'm him, like a church song in the hymnal, a hymn. You get what I'm saying? HYMN, but I'm him. You know what I mean? That's fire, bro. Fire.
Got an old spirit, so every day I gotta curve moms. Black trucks back to back, the N1 getting swerved on. Drink sipper, big C, keep a cup like he's sizing boobs. Ask about me, stand up guy, soldier, solid dude.
I gotta say, bro, drink sipper, big C, keep a cup like he's sizing boobs is crazy wordplay, bro. Wow.
These days I value my silent moves and my solitude. You wanna fix your life, then in these books is where you find the tools. Every day I wake up and I'm me, nigga, hallelujah. I done made a promise to myself and I'ma follow through. Hate being away from home, gotta do what I gotta do. The stakes are higher than they've ever been, it's not the time to lose.
The four horsemen, old kings, new kings.
Yeah, this is a crazy record, boy.
You thought we would've been here, man. Yeah, that's what you thought. You thought wrong. You thought fucking wrong. Kingship.
I'm in awe. I'm in awe. That was incredible. Production, incredible. And not normal. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, today's rappers that rap this well pick the worst beats to me, bro. I know that I'm like, maybe I'm not saucy enough. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't get it, or maybe it just don't connect with me. And you will say it's because I'm white. Whatever, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, it ain't hitting like it used to hit, like in the early 2000s. This hit like golden era, early 2000s, like all at once. I love this. This was super dope, super fire. I'm heavily impressed. Yeah, this was great. This was absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to these guys, man. Stogie T. Oh man, I can't believe that four of these dudes just ripped it up like that, and I have no idea about none of the four of them. I feel like I need to give my hip hop card back to y'all, bro. I need to learn more about these dudes, bro. They're ill with it. Super nice. And just like the biblical imagery, right? Like, it gives you this biblical imagery, the four horsemen, like, you know, the four horsemen, it's like apocalyptic, you know? It's apocalyptic. It's like the end times in the rap world. And these are like the four horsemen that are coming back to set things right and to set things straight. And that's where that biblical reference comes into play. And I think that they did a great job of sticking to the script, but also like just bending words, but in a way where they don't lose touch of the subject matter, which in all honesty just happens too much today, where people are like, the word benders, it's not impressive anymore because they're not saying anything anymore. You know what I mean? Like, the word benders just Hamina Hallelujah and Scamming and Bruja, and then I come and I bruise ya, then I'm going to tulips, then I'm gonna eat tulips. It's like, all right, this made perfect sense. They bent the words. I'm just heavily impressed by this whole record, man, and their rhyme style, the rapping ability. This was A1. And yeah, I'm hella intrigued by all of them. They all killed. Shout out to the four horsemen. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. Please, if you like content like this, let me know by clicking that like button, commenting on the video, subscribing to the channel. Let me know that you're rocking with it so I know that I need to keep on rocking with it. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. I will see you on the next one. All right? Peace.